Yo, you want to start your own podcast? No one could stop you, not even your wife, dog. All you got to do is use this platform, the one I'm on, Anchor, dog. That's what I use. You know why? Because it's free, compa, and it's easy to use. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. I use my phone, dog. Simple, fool. Easy. Now you can even add songs from Spotify directly into your episodes. I haven't figured that one out yet. I got to look into that. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. It can be heard anywhere on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, everywhere, dog. You can even make money off this, dog, with no minimum listenership. Even I make money, and I got like 13 listeners. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. All you got to do is download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm. Tell them your boy Jerry G sent you. All right, it's Not My Weekend podcast with your boy Jerry G from HP, back at it on this Tuesday night, March 22nd, 2022. And yeah, I'm coming at you with the energy, dog, with the energy, fool. Just had some soda, had a torta de jamon, which I made myself, homemade, dog. Put some torta, I don't know how you guys make your torta, but, fresh bolillo way, right? Which bolillo went up, fool. Used to be 3 for $1. Now they're 3 for $1.50. What the fuck's going on, dog? Anyways, bought some bolillo, bought some fresh ham from the butchers that they slice up right there in your face, right in front of you, dog. 3 pounds, dog. Right there. Boom, boom, boom. Got some pinche queso fresco, dog. Some avocados, fool. Some lettuce, some tomatoes, chile, way. Right? I put the refried beans, dog. I put the motherfucking mustard, fool. I go hard, fool. Love homemade tortas, dog. Made that for dinner, fool. Simple, dog. And got that going, fool. Been busy, dog. It's just nonstop here, fool. Nonstop. Anyways, got the kids at the pad here. I got him a cat, fool. I adopted a cat. I am a hero. Yes, I am. I rescued a freaking cat, dog. We've been wanting a pet here, fool. But I share a pet with my significant other, right? I post them on social media here and there. Little Mookie, little half Chihuahua, half freaking Dachshund, Winnie dog, fool. And anyway, I share that dog, fool. But he don't come over too much. He spends most of the time at his mom's house, fool. Because he has a little yard over there. He has a cool little system over there already working for him. For when I bring him here, there's no yard here, dog. There's no yard. Es toda pinche casa, güey. So, el compita, se desespera, güey. He wants to be out, wants to go take a shit outside. And, I gotta walk him. And I don't like doing that too much, fool. I don't like to walk him too much, dog. I get lazy, to be honest with you. So, anyway, I don't bring him over too much. So I've been telling the kids, we can't have a dog here, fool. But how about a cat, dog? I'm not much of a cat guy. I'm a dog person, of course. But it is what it is, dog. This house right here calls for a cat, fool. Someone's just, there's plenty of space. La casa está grande, güey. 3 recámaras, güey. Big den, big living room, big kitchen. It's a big house. No más que no tiene yarda, güey. It's like a condo, basically, fool. A townhouse. So I go, look, fool, I think the cat's the only situation we can have here, fool. So we've been talking about it, looking up cats, doing my research, doing my homework, and I found one, fool. I found one in Glendora, California, dog. And the pics look cool. So the pictures look cool, right? So I went to go see them and had them at PetSmart. And I went to PetSmart and I saw him. The motherfucker was asleep though, man. I didn't get a good look. Pero se miraba bien, güey, from the window. So I'm just like, I want that cat right there, fool. I want that fool right there. It's a girl, first of all. It turns out to be a girl. I didn't know this. And so I'm like, all right. So What's up, Wordle? How do I do this, dog? I want the fucking cat. Bring me that cat. And they're like, oh, no, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work. What do you mean it doesn't work that way? The motherfucker needs a house. I have a house. What's up? Aquí ahorita caliente, güey. Before I change my mind. You want me to take him or what? What's up? How many people will walk in and say, I'll take that fucking beat up ass cat right there, dog? That fucking on clearance and shit. Right? No, it doesn't work that way. You can't do that. You have to wait. You have to fill out the applications and you have to go to this website and you have to fill everything out and then you're going to get approved or not to see if you're going to get approved or not. I'm like, what the heck? What? What the hell, fool? Like, ¿cuánto quieres, güey? ¿Cuánto, güey? How much you want? How much you asking, dog? The fee's $125, but you can't pay that right here, right now. I got it right now. Whoa, what's up? What you want? Okay, wait. Efectivo, debit, credit, what's up? And they're like, you can't do that. You have to, motherfuckers are. And this was on Sunday. So they're like, and they don't open till Tuesday. So what? What are you talking about? Yeah, there won't be it's somebody from the animal shelter. This has nothing to do with PetSmart. We're just like showing them off right now. We're just housing them here for now. But the place only opens Tuesdays and Thursdays or some shit like that. If you want to adopt one, come in. But you got to get approved yet. First, you got to get approved. You got to fill out the forms. And I'm like, all right, whatever, dog. Whatever. Give me this fucking phone. So I scan that shit, go to the website. And of course, like 3-4 pages, miles away, 8 pages, questionnaires, surveys, todo, way. Pinche bank account information. Like, what the fuck? All kinds of information, dog, you asking, fool. Are you a homeowner? Yeah. How many cars do you have? How many hours a day do you spend at your house? And are there children there? How old are these kids? What's their sign? Have they been COVID tested? I'm like, get out of here. It's a fucking cat. It's a fucking cat who was in the streets a week ago, fool. Yeah, I just want the fucking cat, dog. Why are you asking so many goddamn questions? It's the process they have to, the protocols. Chingao madre, güey. And so I had everything. I filled it out, fool. It took me like 30 minutes, dog. Oh, ya me estaba desesperando, güey. Pero los pinches kids ya se enamoraron, güey. Y yo también, güey. I like the fucking cat. The whole time the cat was asleep, too, fool. I didn't even get a good look at this fool, dog. He was asleep, right? So I was like, he looks good from here, dog, I guess, right? So anyways, fool, I fill out the form, and I had to fib a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. I had to fib. Don't tell nobody, dog. But the only part I lied on was, are you a homeowner or do you rent, dog? At first I put rent. But then it dragged me a new question that said, who do you rent from? And who are these people? And what is it? I'm like, no mames, I don't even know if it's in my lease that I can have a cat. So I don't want to fuck around and give these fools the information, dog. So I went back and I took off rent and put homeowner. I've never been a homeowner, but that's what it feels like to check off that box, fool. So I checked that box out, fool. Right? And I go, chingado, güey. A ver si no hacen de pedo, güey. California Sun Insurance, dog. That's where I get my car insurance, bro. And let me tell you, dog, I'm gonna be aquí legit, way. No one should be insuring me, fool. Not only do I have a DUI, but I have the worst driving record ever, fool. I've got a ticket for everything you can ever think about, dog. I shouldn't be on the road, fool. But California Sun Insurance hooked it up. And not only did they hook it up, bro, I'm paying less insurance money than I ever paid before, dog. Let me tell you, fool, I've tried them all. I went to insurance, dog. First of all, fool, she couldn't hook it up, and she doesn't even look like that, bro. Photoshop much? Let me tell you, dog. But California Sun Insurance is the real deal. They'll hook you up with insurance for your RV, for your boat, for your motorcycle. They'll even help you out with your auto registration, compa. 3638 East Florence Avenue, Huntington Park, California, 90255. 323-553-9009. California Sun Insurance. Tell them Jerry G sent you. But they didn't, fool. They didn't check. They believe me. I look like a homeowner, fool. I look like a homeowner. So give me 1 second here, doc. 1 second. All right, we're good. And then, so I fib, doc. All right, don't tell nobody, doc. But that got me the cat. I guess that got me the cat because about 15 minutes later, like, you've been approved. I'm like, all right, cool. Give me the fucking cat, dog. God damn it. They're like, again, sir, you don't understand. You can't take it with you today. I go, but I got approved. Look, my phone. Check it out. I just got it. Congratulations. You've been approved. And they're like, yes, sir, but you can't. There has to be somebody here to give you the cat. And they're like, oh, you got to come back Tuesday at 2:00, between 2 and 5 p.m. I said, okay, all right, fine. I backed up. I was all getting all aggressive and shit, dog. I was like, I swear to God, if you don't give me that fucking cat, I'm gonna fucking break some heads here, fool. I'm gonna fucking shoot these fucking other cats, dog. That's what I'm gonna do. And they're like, no, you guys just come back Tuesday. And I'm like, all right, cool. Between 2 and 5, anytime between 2 and 5. And they're like, yes, but it's first come, first serve. Like, anyone else who's also been approved can come in at 2 and grab the cat you want. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Really? They're like, yeah, you can do it. Yeah, so I would suggest you get here as early as possible. I'm like, okay, yeah, yes, I'll camp out if I have to. God damn it. Can I just camp out here now and through Tuesday outside? And they're like, no, you can't. You have to go home and get some rest. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll be back Tuesday at 2:00, fool. I'll be back. I got there today, 1:55 p.m., dog. I was there, fool. And I'm like, where's my cat? I'm here for my fucking pussy, dog. And they're like, okay, yes, go ahead. And they're like, so now the lady comes out, fool. The lady, Karen lady, dog. White girl, fool. She gives no fucks. And she did not appreciate the brownness of me coming through there. And I'm just like, hey, what's up? She's like, hi, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, I'm here for the cat. And they're like, what cat? Laverne, homie. Because that was the name description they had of her right there. I'm here for Laverne, dog. Oh, okay, first of all, I need you to, like, bring it down a little bit. You're a little too excited. Oh, sorry. Okay, second of all, let me see the forms that you filled out. I filled here. Oh, you've been approved. Yeah, I got approved. Good, really? And then she starts just going at me, dog. So, why do you want to adopt the cat? Why do I want to adopt the cat? I don't want to tell her the truth. I want her to scare away any mice they may have in my house, because I think I have a mouse in there somewhere. But I didn't want to say that, so I'm like, no, just fucking, I want a cat, dog. Cats are cool, right? Yes, but is there a particular reason you want? I go, look, man, I can't have a dog in my house, all right? There's no yard. So I have to have a cat, dog, by default. Sorry, that's my only option. Either that or a hamster. I don't want to do a fucking hamster, dog. And she's like, okay. I'm like, nah, that's not what I said. I said, I like cats. I'm into cats, and yeah, what else? Anyway, she starts asking me like a million questions, dog. And she's like, are you sure you just don't want a cat for now? Are you gonna want a cat 5 days from now? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna want a cat 5 days from now. But for now, I want this cat. Yes, I'm down. She's like, no, it's a lifelong commitment. Do you know how long cats live? Well, they got 9 lives, so I'm guessing at least 9 years, a life a year, depending on how fucking savage this cat is. No, a cat can live up to 15, 17, 18 years. Are you ready for the Yes. Why would I say no? Right? Like, why would I say no? Anyways, we go back and forth. She's not digging me too much. And then, so I pick up the cat. See, like, the cat's on the floor, right? He's like around our feet as she's talking to me. She's around my feet. And I pick her up and she's like right away, whoa. That's not how you grab a cat. That's not how you that's not how see, put it down. I'm like, what to do? She's like, you have to cradle it like a baby. You gotta hold it from the bottom of her butt, from the butt and from her back, from her neck, like a baby. I'm like, this bitch is a cat, dog. A damn cat. I got 3 kids, dog. That's how I picked up my kids, just like that. From the armpits. Pick them up from the armpit like fucking Lion King, dog. No, that's not how you get that. Hija de tu pinche madre. So anyway, so she has to show. I'm gonna show you how to pick up a cat. So anyways, I'm giving her a hard time, but the lady was actually pretty cool. She was very, she knew her shit, dog. She's a cat lady. She's a cat woman. She knows her shit, dog. She said she has like 8 cats at her house, fool. She volunteers, dog. Put it that way, fool. That's how much of a cat person she is, dog. So anyways, I'm bonding with the cat, and I am bonding with the cat, and then I see it. Excuse me, ma'am. This her eye. Is it supposed to be that wet and boogery and red? She's like, yes, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. The cat is sick, and you're gonna need to take it to the vet. And I'm like, what? I'm already in too deep, right? I'm already in deep. I wanted to back out right there. I wanted to turn around, like, hey, what else you got? Like, kind of shit, But I was güey, ya no podía, güey. I'm like, word? She's like, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you. You need to take this cat to the vet. She needs antibiotics. She has herpes. I'm like, herpes, this fucking slut. Are you kidding me? It's herpes, bro. I don't want a herpes cat in my house, dog. Like, that's contagious, fool. All I know that's not a good thing. Herpes is bad, always. They're like, not feline herpes. They're not contagious. I'm like, oh my God, you scared as shit. I'm planning to sleep with this cat in my bed. She like, no, you're not gonna have herpes from the cat. She needs antibiotics, all right? And it's a virus. And she, need to take her around. Like, fuck, my head. I was like, ya valió, chinga su madre. I should have known better. Dog. I should have just gone to Craigslist, fool. I don't know why I'm fucking around here, dog. And they're like, okay. I'm like, yeah, well, ya que, chinga su madre. Yes, I get it. She's like, it's going to be at least $80 just to walk out. $80? Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's just, I'm like, all right, yeah. And you can't just walk in with the cat. You got to make an appointment. It usually takes a few days. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And so, güey, she got me, bro. She got me. And, ya, güey, pero la neta, güey, ya estaba un poco enamorado del pinche gato, güey, so. So I was like, yeah, pues yeah, fuck it, dude. I'm in. So I got the cat, brought the cat home. The cat's all about Laverne because they found her in the city of Laverne. And so they named her Laverne, right? And so I named her La Gata, Lagata, La Gata. And so I get home, I tell the kids, hey, fool, I got you guys a cat, se llama La Gata. And they're like, La Gata? Like, yeah, La Gata. Can we name her something else? They fell in love with the cat. They had seen the cat already, but, I still surprised them because I told them, I don't know if I'm going to go. I'm not sure. I'll see if I have time. I'm like, nah. So, yeah, I brought it home. They got excited. And they named her Luna. So, that's a pretty cool name, Luna. And anyways, the cat's here, fool. The cat's here chilling. Now I have a fucking cat, dog. I got a cat and a part-time dog, fool. A dog that I see every other weekend, pretty much. We'll see how that goes. Dog. I've never been really a cat guy. I had one cat in my life before, and I love that cat, but he was more of an outdoor cat, right? This is when I was in my early 20s, still living with my mama, so we had that cat for a good 5-6 years. Savage ass cat. Love that cat, fool. This cat, fool, let me tell you about this cat, dog. He was an outdoor cat, bro. Chulada, wey. Full gray. Beautiful, dog. Green eyes. Chulada de gato, wey. And I love him because, to be honest with you, I don't even know if he had a name, dog. I don't remember anybody calling him anything besides gato, wey. Y el gato? Y el gato? That's all. Right? But anyways, this fool was always chilling outside in the streets of Huntington Park, dog. Right? In the hood, fool. And sure enough, dog, he would come and go. He'd leave for days. This fool was such a savage, dog, that he had chicks, chick cats coming looking for him, dog. Like, different girl cats were coming around all the time looking for him, fool. And I was like, damn, this cat's a pimp, fool. Like, he would come home, be chilling in the house or there in the porch or front porch, afuera, way, just pimping. And a girl cat would come, literally, like, pick him up, fool. Like, she would come, kick it, and then they would leave together, fool. And different cat, I'll go, este pinche gato está perro, way. Mad props for that cat, fool. And, you know, we never operated that fool, dog. We never operated that fool. So that fool was out just pimping cats, dog. And I love that guy. I respect it. I just, every time, he was getting laid more than me, fool. For sure, dog. For sure. Until the day came, right? So he would always he would leave and be gone for a few days or whatever, dog. And then just one day, my mom was like, ¿No has visto el gato? Nah. My mom was like, ya tiene como una semana. Been about a week. I go, yeah, it's been a minute. So I'm looking for him, kind of like extra careful looking for him. And yeah, sure enough, dog, a neighbor came one day to the house and like, hey, dude, we saw your cat in the alley, dead, fool. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, yeah, man. It looks like they whooped it. Like, he looks like he got beat up. Like, he didn't get run over. He didn't get shot by a pellet gun. He didn't get hit by something. He looks like other cats, like possum or raccoons or other cats whooped on his ass. He looks all scratched up. Maybe a dog, but I don't know. I don't know. He looks more like scratched up, fool, like beat up, fool. And looks like he kind of suffered kind of shit. I'm like, fuck, what is he doing? But that was a badass cat, fool. And that's the kind of cats I like outdoor, independent, see you when I see you, come get some food and bounce. So I've never had an indoor cat. My mom never liked indoor cats. No one in the family really was down with indoor cats. So this is our first indoor cat. And we'll see how that goes, fool. We'll see how that goes. It's the only female in the house. It's all men in the house. So it's another fun fact. And we'll see how that goes. I know they get really territorial and shit like that. So hopefully they don't cock block me. But we'll see. And yeah, I have a cat now. I have a cat. I don't know. That was my story of the day right now, fool. Let's take a break. I got some more shit to share. What time is it? Yeah, let's take a break. It's 20 minutes in right now, fool. Quick break. I'll be back. Late. All right, Edible Arrangements in East LA, grand opening April 2022. Se te agüitó la tóxica? Mándale un Edible Arrangement, dog, made up entirely of fruit, dog. Don't waste your time with flowers. They can't eat roses. Trust me, they've tried, okay? You gotta feed the lion. That's key, compa. Hey, did you pass your citizenship test? Congratulations. You deserve chocolate-covered strawberries, long stem preferred. Edible Arrangements in East LA. They'll deliver anywhere in East LA, even the projects after dark. Yeah, that's how serious they are, right? Hit them up at 5929 Whittier Boulevard, LA, 323-832-9551. It's a new branch, so they're hiring, bro. They need bouquet artists. Ay, ay, ay. They need delivery people. They need upper management, middle management, lower management. They need all that stuff, dog. Hit them up. Tell them Jerry G sent you for a discount on your first and second and third order. All right? Late. All right, I'm back. It's now Wednesday morning, dog. I took a little longer break than I thought I was going to take. But we're back. How y'all doing, dog? It's getting hot out here in LA, homie. It's fucking, it's 9:30 in the morning right now, and it's already a nice 80 degrees out here in LA, homie. How y'all feeling out there? Dodgers are back. Dodgers looking good. Dodgers looking really good, dog. I don't even want to flex on you guys. I know y'all hating everywhere else outside of LA. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited for a good season, man. We need this chip, dog. We need this championship, 162 game. But you know what? The shortened season, dog, was well-deserved, man. Like I've said many times, we deserve it, fool. We were knocking the door many years before that. All right, coming up short, getting cheated on. So the least we deserved was at least that 2020 COVID season. It's still a well-deserved championship, dog. We were the best team in the league. The best team came on top. So if we wouldn't have won that championship, it would have just been another knock on our fucking, on our behalf, dog. And I think we would have got even more ridiculed for coming up short again. So I think it was a well-deserved 2020 championship. 2021, we came up short, dog. Injuries. A lot of bad things happened, but it's all good. Now we're back. Got Freddie Freeman, fool, and one of the best to ever suit up, right? Currently, at least right now, in the 2010s and so forth. Yeah, I had no idea, man. I really thought he was gonna resign. I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard this many times. It was a huge surprise. But again, Dodgers do what Dodgers do, dog. That we come after the best players that can get the best product on that field. That's all we can ask for. That's all we want, dog. You know, you look at teams like Cincinnati Reds, who the Dodgers played yesterday, dog. They just gave up on everybody, bro. And you know what? The fan base doesn't deserve that, dog. No fan base deserves that, fool. Especially if you're a loyal baseball fanatic. You deserve a good team. You deserve a front office, an ownership that will go out and get you the best players, no matter who you are. Fool. I mean, all these other teams are trying. I mean, they try, such as like the Angels and, Minnesota Twins, dog. You know, all these teams, these other teams, they try. Seattle's trying this year. Texas is trying. Good luck with Corey Seager. Vaya con Dios. But, they're trying too, dog. And it's not, you can't hold the Dodgers against that, dog. I mean, we're just a team that's willing to spend. We sell out every game. And we don't just sell out every game. We have like the biggest stadium in baseball, bro, seating-wise. 56,000 people fill up that stadium every day, dog, which means we have to get something in return, fool. And that's why you can't knock a team like the Dodgers that's going to go out there and spend that money, because that's basically what we're doing. The fan base spends the money and we want something in return, and we're getting that in return. So, no nos puedes culpar, güey. You can't blame us for that, dog. All these other teams, dog, they do half-ass work. They penny pinching some of these teams, and it's not fair, dog. It's not fair, fool, because that's what part of the whole strike or the lockout was about, was that these smaller market teams, dog, there's shared revenue, which means all that money that comes in with merchandise, commercials, and ESPN, and all these people who pump in a lot of money into the league, that money goes directly to ownership, bro. Like, they pocket that money, fool. And it gets divided equally between all 30 teams. All right, so just that's revenue money, bro. That's just incentive money, fool, extra money, dog. That's not counting what they make it for the seats and the beer sales, all that parking. That doesn't count that. That's a more pot that owners get to keep. So that's something's not adding up here, right, bro? For and I know we're talking about millions, and we're talking about millionaires making millions and billionaires making billions. But at the end of the day, the fans lose, dog. And that's what's wrong with baseball right now. And I love baseball to death. It's like my favorite sport, fool. So, and that's not cool, dog. Like teams like Oakland A's, Cincinnati, Kansas City, Miami, there's no reason why they shouldn't be dropping sick money on players, at least to keep their own players at the very least. If they're not going to go after big free agents, at the very least, keep your stars, bro. And that's what's wrong with baseball, fool. Like, because simple math, fool, simple math. Let's say, for example, I'll just keep it simple. Let's say, for example, they make the team makes $100 million, fool. The owner is pocketing $100 million, yet he's only willing to spend 5, 10, 15 million of that back into the team. That's not cool, fool. That's not cool. Dodgers, when they make $100 million, they're willing to spend most of that $100 million back into the team, dog. So that's what the difference is, fool. That's why you can't talk shit like, oh, the Dodgers are just buying all the players. They're buying the championship. Nah, bro, we're putting the best product on the field. We still gotta win. We still gotta fucking produce. And that's what's wrong, dog. And that's why, fool. Like, the Angels, look at the Angels, dog. They go about it half-ass, right? So they paid Mike Trout. They paid Ohtani. I think they're going to have to pay him again. And that's where it stops, fool. And that sucks, fool, because you have the best player, two of the best players in all of baseball. And they don't want to surround them with any other help, fool. Like, they can't do it by themselves, dog. Where's the pitching? and they're in California, fool. Like, there's no excuse. They're down the street from LA, basically Anaheim, bro, Disneyland, dog. There's no excuse for them not to be wooing big names over to them, fool. There's no reason, dog. And they just, our Artie Moreno, Mexican cat, who I rooted for when he first bought the team. I was very excited that a Mexican guy bought the Angels, but he hasn't been a very good owner, dog. He's kind of like just trying to keep as much of that money for himself because he's not as rich as people think. So he's just trying to pocket that money, dog. So, and if that's the case, then just give up the team, dog. Give it up to somebody else who is willing to spend the money. That's what I'm saying, dog. But, you get addicted to, like, easy money, just money falling on your lap, able to pocket it. Nobody's saying shit. They just laugh at you, make jokes. It's all good. You laugh all the way to the bank, and they don't give a shit. They're laughing all the way to the bank, dog. Yeah, we're a last place team. So what? But they're not saying it out loud, but to themselves, they're like, yeah, we're a last place team. Yeah, we didn't make the playoffs, but shit, I made almost $1 billion this season. I'll sleep all right. And that's what's not cool, fool. That's what's not cool, dog. So, baseball's got to fix itself, fool. Me, who I consider myself a pretty hardcore fan, even I, like, lose interest here and there and don't keep up as often as I should. Yes, okay, I love the Dodgers. I love baseball, and I'm down to sit and watch a game any chance I get. But I think baseball's got to do something to attract more, more fans, dog. Like, for example, my kids, they're now 15 and 14. They just turned 15 and 14. And so my 14-year-old, he still loves baseball. He's all about baseball. But I could see him, like, kind of losing interest, dog. Like, every year, less and less interest. Little, less and less, right? And this guy's a hardcore baseball fan. My 15-year-old, he used to be a hardcore baseball fan. From when he was, like, 6 to, like, 12, he loved baseball, bro. Like, he loved it. From the moment he turned 12, dog, to now that he's 15, dog, last 3 years, he could care kind of less, bro, to be honest with you. And that's what's happening. The baseball is not keeping their fans, fool. They're not keeping the kids' interest, the young fan base, and it sucks, fool. It just sucks. I mean, I am a purist, you could say. Like, I like traditional baseball. I love the tradition about it, dog. You know what I mean? Like, don't showboat too much. Don't gloat. I get that, but, you also got to show off their personalities a little bit more. I don't mind it when I see it. But I also like the respect that players have for each other. And so, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. But the point is, there has to be a medium there, a happy medium, where players govern themselves and they check themselves. Cuando se pasan de verga, güey. Hey, you're doing a little too much showboating. Ease it up there a little bit. But yeah, have fun, fool. Have fun. Slide and do something funny and, whatever, dog. Look at your home run ball a little longer. That's cool, whatever, dog. But, and I think that is changing, but it's got to change a little bit more. What I'm trying to say is that baseball's got to be a little bit more fun, intriguing, exciting for the younger people, because that's the life that we're in right now. That's the world that we're in right now. We're in the TikTok, Instagram. What have you done for me lately? Highlights, showboating, swag, flexing, all of that, fool. That's the world that we live in now, fool. And we have to accept that. And baseball has to accept that, fool. So, I want what's best for it, dog. And I want nothing best for the Dodgers, fool. Yeah, we'll see what's up, fool. We'll see what happens. And I think we're gonna have a great season, bro. Of course, we're supposed to. And we'll see what happens, dog. And obviously, health is probably one of our biggest issues that we gotta stay healthy. I'm a little concerned that Mookie Betts hasn't even played one game in spring training yet. It's already like 6 games into spring training. He still hasn't played. That's kind of like, what the hell's going on there? But other than that, surprised to see Max Muncy in there. Surprised to see Kershaw in there. Hell, man. Goodbye to Kenley Jansen, dog. It's all good. He did his thing. I think we are gonna miss him on the long run, but he's also deteriorating, fool, and I also kind of think that he may come back. Fool, he may come back. Who knows? Maybe trading deadline if the Braves are out of it, which I don't think they will. He can also come back next season because he only signed a 1-year contract. If shit goes to hell with our bullpen and our closer, he'll be somebody available next year that we can look into. And kick the tires on and flirt with a little bit. Maybe he'll come back for another year or two. Whatever, dog. And if he doesn't come back, it's all good. He did his thing, fool. I wasn't the biggest Kenny Jensen fan, dog. I just he was a good closer, our best closer, but he was a little frustrating to watch. And I also heard like not really good things about him off the field. Like he wasn't a very nice person. So that kind of like, not that I ever saw it or witnessed it, but that's what I kept hearing that here and there from people close to me, sources. Ay, 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 ay. But yeah, dog. Good ratings, Kelly Jensen. Have fun out there. Good luck to you, dog. Whatever, fool. I think we'll be fine. We'll be all right. He will be missed every once in a while when we don't have a closer that night or we give up a fucking save. Yeah, but I'll keep my eye closed on Kenley Jensen in Atlanta. I'm sure he's going to give up the booty many times out there as well. Also, Corey Seager, dog. Corey Seager was one of my favorite players coming up, bro. I was so excited about it. I've ranted about him before, even on this podcast, fool, about how, and we're years past, like, or months past, whatever you want to, I don't know how long I've been doing this podcast now, but I've always said, like, especially when Corey Seager was coming up, fool, I thought he was going to be greatness, fool. Like, he's a prototypical guy you want on your team. Left field bat, contact, power, maybe a leader, which he never really showed, but I thought he was going to break into one of our leaders. A shortstop, a big body, just white. This was thoroughbred. This was the way, it's tan cabrones way, where baseball is life for him. Like, that's all he knows. Like, that's all you, like, I was, like, super excited about him, fool. Like, I saw him as a Cal Ripken kind of player. Big, strong dude, shortstop, strong arm, whatever. And I know he wasn't the best shortstop, fool. But eventually I thought he would obviously move to first or third. Never happened. He never wanted to do that. So not a team player that I thought he was. But he did give us greatness at times. He helped us get that 2020 championship. He was the World Series MVP. Well-deserved. Last year going into 2021, I said, dude, of course he was going to be MVP this year, fool. Like, I could see him being an MVP going into his contract year. Healthy. Coming off the championship, MVP. I thought he was going to have, like, MVP fucking year, bro. And never came about. Never happened. He had just an average year, dude, of that. And that showed me a lot. And I never thought, I didn't think the Dodgers deserved. I mean, he didn't deserve a long-term contract like that, fool. Not to break the bank. Not with Trey Turner right there, fool. So it was sad to see him go, but again, it was the right move, dog. There's no way he deserved 10-year contract, fool. No way, dog. No way, fool. And the Dodgers were never going to give him a 10-year contract, and I'm happy they didn't, fool. Or even consider that. So, good riddance to him, dog. He's going to become irrelevant, maybe, dog. Who knows, fool, out there in Texas. We'll see. We'll see if they get their shit together, fool. But, yeah, dog, that's baseball, man. I love baseball, guy. I can talk baseball all day, and I'm sorry, this turned into a baseball episode and shit. But other than that, dog, I went to go see Chicanas, Cholas, y Chisme this Friday night. I'm out there scouting for my play. I wrote a play. I think I told you guys también, called La Piñata, way. And so I wrote this play. It's a children's play. It's a comedy musical. But it's going to be acted by adults. It's a 4-person play. And right now we're auditioning for this play. And so I'm scouting. We haven't found the people we want for them to play. And so I went out there to go check this out. Don't let the name fool you. Chicanas, Cholas, y Chismes. Ugh, horrible title, right? Horrible. But actually, the plays were really good. It's like 13 short plays, like 5 to 10 minutes each. And so it's like a 2-hour show. 13 plays. There's a little intermission. You get a break and to stretch your legs a little bit. But it was like probably 8 to 10 cast members, taking turns. They don't all come out at once. But they were great, bro. Great acting, bro. Shout outs to all the actors on Chicanas, Cholas, y Chismes, way. Written, all these 13 plays written by women. Look at you ladies learning how to write. And produced by women. Ay, ay, ay. It was very women empowering. dog, every play was pretty much attacking men too, dog. Every play. Oh, yeah. I went out there sore from all the beatdowns we took. Um, but the acting was amazing. The plays themselves, they're short plays, dog. How great can it be? But they were pretty good. Some of them were good. But I was really blown away by the acting, dog, from all the cast members, to be honest with you, all of them, all 10 of them were amazing. For it was two guys and eight chicks, or maybe less, for maybe like 9 or 8 staff members, but they were amazing, for mad props to theatrical acting, bro, which obviously I've never done. When I first wrote this play, La Piñata, you know, they were like, "Are you interested in playing one of the guys?" I'm just like, "I don't know, fool. I don't think so, dog." But I had a blast writing this play. It took me like 2 years, fool. So now it's in development, where it's gonna be a live play put on for kids here in Southeast LA, and it's legit. The actors are gonna be paid professionals. We hired a director, a professional. I'm fading back a little bit. I'll be part of the casting, and I'm gonna go check out the rehearsals. Obviously, I'll be there on opening night, but I'm letting the producers produce, the directors direct, and choreographers choreographer. Ay ay ay, and I'm letting them do their thing. They're the pros. I'm the new guy in town. This is my first play, so dude, I broke my head trying to figure out everything that comes with writing a play: acts, scenes, dress, rehearsals, toda la madre, way. And it was a really fun thing to do. The play itself, it's funny. I like it. I wrote it, so I wrote the jokes and I wrote everything. And there was some pushback a little bit, because we would get together and I would get feedback from people, and people were like, "Nah, this is not good. This is not good." And I was all open for all of that, fool. Especially being my first time doing this, I was open for all the criticism. I wanted to hear true, raw criticism, and I got it a lot of times. And I had to check my ego a few times. I had to put my foot down a few times on some of the scenes that I really thought were important, that people were like maybe not vibing as well. But it got done, dog. It got done. And so it's moving forward. It's gonna, again, like I said, it's gonna be a legit thing where, like, we hope that it does well enough where we can maybe tour with it, take it to a few different places, different playhouses, that we can show it off to other people. And yeah, man, it was like my little Pixar moment where, when I was writing this play, I just pretty much, like, the whole time I would be like, what would Pixar do? What would Pixar say? And obviously, I'm not a Pixar writer, but that was my mentality. That was my mindset every time I sat down and wrote. I wanted to make adults laugh. I want to entertain the kids. And I wanted to move the adults. Like, I want them to come out of there like, yo, that was pretty dope. So I try to go as deep as possible. And that's something I learned about myself, dog, that I need to, like, really dig in deep, a little deeper, fool. Like, I'm a little shallow when it comes to that. I'm not really close to my feelings. I'm not a feelings guy. I'm not a crier. I don't do shit like that. I like to just stay positive and see the good things in everything. And obviously, I think that's what makes me a pretty good comedian also, where, like, I could see the funny in all things, and I don't let shit get to me or weigh on me too long. And so that I had to, like, break that barrier and really dig deep and find myself and dig deep in my heart and soul, and be able to, like, just let myself, go there, dog. And that was the hardest part I had to do with the writing of this play, was being able to be vulnerable. And it's a really cute play, man. It's a cute play. It's about a kid whose 10th birthday party is coming up, and they're gonna have a party for him, obviously, a piñata way, and he doesn't want to have any part of it, fool, because his father is not around. His father's been deported, and his father is like the life of the party, fool. And he's like the funny guy. He's fun, but he's been gone for almost a year now. trying to fix his visa and be able to come back to it's based in HP in Huntington Park, trying to come back to home to United States the legal way, the right way, not just cross the border. He wants to do the right thing and fix his papers. And so he basically turned himself in. Long story, he turned himself in, went back to Mexico to fix the paperwork to come back. But it's taking longer than he thought. And his son is missing him uncontrollably, bro. And his father promised him that he would be back by his birthday. And now his birthday's here and he's not back yet, fool. And so this piñata comes to life, and this piñata becomes like almost like a father figure to him. But he is like the comedic character of this play. And so it's almost like the piñatas, I saw him like almost like the genie from Aladdin. It's how I saw him, the Robin Williams. It's kind of how I saw him, the funny guy, but he's there with a purpose, right? And so he's trying to convince him that, having this party is actually bigger than just what he's going through. And so, his mom, who's having to carry the load by herself while her husband returns. They're not broken. She's not a baby's mama. She's not a single mom. It's just that her husband is doing this right now, right? So she's having to carry the load. She has her mom there, abuelita, to support her. And so they all have little comedic little things going on. And he has a little sister who's more than happy to break the piñata in his place. But obviously the piñata's like, no. This, for the piñata to be magical, the birthday boy has to break me, dog. So, like, we can't have your sister break me before you do, dog, or hit me before you do, kind of shit. So, there's a lot of cool little moving parts there, fool. So, you kind of see where this is all going. And, yeah, dog, I'm excited, fool. I'm really excited, dog. So, we're having auditions for that right now. It's a musical, which is also a different component, which I wasn't, like, obviously not familiar at all with. I don't know how to fucking write a musical. So, we had to bring in, music choreographer, a music composer to write the original music for this play, and he had to go based off my script, dog. So it's a lot of that, fool. A lot of, partnering, collaborating, dog, butting some heads, to be honest with you, man. Just low key between us, fool. Like, sometimes we would have these meetings. A lot of those were like through Zoom, of course. And, I'm out here talking to actual directors who've directed many fucking theatrical plays, a real producer from Disney, who's worked with Disney projects and Pixar stuff, a real legit producer who they hired. Then this musical composer who has who's won Emmys. Like, dude, and I'm like, here's my play. This is what I wrote. And you could tell, like, are they just looking at me like, who the fuck is this guy? And why is he here? What's going on here, fool? Wait. So I have to, like, remind them of my credits. Like, I'm a legit comedian. I have performed all over the country. And it felt like that many times, dog, where, like, they were like, read my shit, and they'd be like, yeah, but you need to dig deeper. You need to feel the soul of the piñata. And you have to, what's really hurting the little boy? His name is Diego. What is really hurting Diego? And why? What's his pain? And I'm like, come on, guys. I just wrote a few jokes here. Right? We're having fun, dog. Like, it's a kid's play. But I got it. I also understood their side of it. We're like, yeah, you're right. It does need to be a little bit, it has to be more of a fucking feeling to this, dog, more than just laughing and having a good time, so forth, so on. So it was an intense situation, dog. That's for sure, fool. So, yeah, I'm sharing all this with you guys because that's what I've been going through these last few weeks, the final touches of this, man. So, and we're behind schedule, dog. Obviously, COVID actually kind of hooked it up because if it wasn't for COVID, this was supposed to happen like in the fall last year, for like in October, September last year. But thankfully, COVID was still around. Omicron hooked it up, and everything had to be pushed back a little longer, right? So giving me more time to go over the script a few more times and really put some more, thought into it, fool. So here we go, dog. Now we're there. Now we're in that place where, like, all or nothing, fool. So Yeah, bro. All right, let's wrap it up here, dog. That's my little thing. I got a couple shout outs here, fool. Moises Aleman. Shout outs to Moises Aleman. Hey, Jerry Garcia from Huntington Park from HP. I just wanted to let you know that I've been listening to your podcast since day one, homie. I just want to know, when are you coming down to the Coachella Valley? Much love, Moises. Shout me out on your podcast and keep up the great work, homie. You're funny as fuck. Thanks, Moises. Coachella Valley, fool. Like, man, the closest I can think of right now, we're working on something for Riverside. So Riverside is probably the place where we'll be closest. We looked into like Hammett, stuff like that. So there's a few little spots out there that may or may, all right, we'll see. I'm working on it, basically. Shout out to Jamie Lyrics Nunez. Give your boy a shout out, G. Hope you watch our show, Ghetto Busters, on Toonie. Podcast is dope, fool. Keep it up. And I told him, I peeped it out, bro. I did check out Ghetto Busters on Tubi. You guys go out there and check it out for yourselves. It's funny. That's my boy Concrete. This homie Jamie, I met him too at a few events. Good people, dog. He's actually done some voiceovers with my skits, with my stand-up. I appreciate the love, fool. I want Ghetto Busters to do great because I want to be part of season 2. So please keep that shit going. And I'd love to be part of that one day, fool. That'd be awesome, fool. Shout outs to that, fool. Check out Ghetto Busters, guys, on Tubi, starring Concrete, written by Concrete, I believe. No, I think he's starring in it. All right, here's I already read this one, Spiral C. I love your podcast. All right, I know I had a couple others, fool, pero chinguen a su madre. Shout out to Andrade Maritza. She bought a shirt. She's tagged me in it, looking all hot on that shit. Thank you for that. Yeah, fool. So I also got a new sponsor, fool. Edible Arrangements of East LA. So that's the commercial you guys heard. Shout outs to Edible Arrangements in East LA. By the way, they are hiring. So if you guys know anybody, please let the motherfuckers know. There's jobs to be earned in East LA on Whittier. Go out there and please, shout out to Sally Nishimoto, owner of, and she's paisa, way. Even though her last name is Nishimoto, I think she might be a little mixed, but she's paisa as fuck. She's right there on the corner of Whittier Boulevard and Leonard. And yeah, fool, it's that time, dog. We got Mother's Day coming up. Father's, I don't know if you guys heard, but there is such a thing as Father's Day. That's coming up, fool. Edible Arrangements, fool, that's like my shit, dog. So I love receiving them. Thank you. I received an edible arrangement not too long ago from a fan. And let me tell you, I enjoy it and appreciate it very, very much. So please, if you go to the East LA branch, Edible Arrangements on Whittier Boulevard, fool, let them know Jerry G sent you, fool, and I'm basically doing the commercial all over again, fool. So let them know that you heard this on the podcast, and there's some special shit going on right now. So please, go out there, man. She might even hook you up with a little discount, fool, just by shouting out my name, fool. All right, orale. But for her, she is. They are hiring though, for real. They are hiring, and yeah, if you're interested, fool, there, get to learn how to make an edible arrangement bouquet. Yay. Maybe a delivery person for tips, dog. That helps. I'm sure they provide the little van. You should have a little edible arrangement van. Whatever, dog. Make it happen. Edible arrangements, fool. And that's pretty much it for me, dog. You guys have a great weekend. Rest of the week. I'm your boy, Jerry G. Let's have some fucking fun this weekend. How about going? All right. Let's do it. I'm out of here. Late.